being a saint.
So you're aware about that, huh? See, I'm learning. Yeah, I know, he exposed me. Tell Christian Prince, don't act brave behind a screen, because I will annihilate him when it comes to the Bible. And you're a whore and a daughter and a son of Satan. Christian Prince can act brave behind a screen. When it comes to the Bible, I'll school him. He's a kid. You're a kid, CP. Stay in your lane before I have to then spank you. No, that's what we call a sneaky satanic way of bashing the Catholic Church. Because he'll tell you he loves Catholics, but he'll talk about idols. These statues are idols. He will then talk about popes and leaders. They're corrupt. And so this is a sneaky satanic way, because I've caught on to it, of trying to not lose Catholics or Orthodox from supporting him while bashing their churches, bashing their teachings, calling their statues idols, and then bashing ancient practices like confessing to the priest. But Saint Denis, because you're naive, you're falling for it. You're gullible. I've even had people reach out to me telling me, man, he's espousing modalism, and I've tried to be charitable. But you know what? When a guy is nasty and arrogant and attacks every Christian leader except himself, then you got to give him a taste of his own medicine, eye for an eye, and answer a fool according to his folly, right? He's biblically illiterate. He's an ignoramus. He's a clown when it comes to the Bible. It's a fact. It's a fact. And if he's brave enough, I'll go to his stream and I will put him in his place when it comes to scripture to shut him up. Anyway, so now with that said, we ready now? You ready now? All right. So his fangirls are going to manifest like James White's fangirls. It's all cult of personality. It's all your fault. You've made us more than we are. Now let's go to this clip. I've been too kind and too nice and ignoring the man's slanders and stupidity, biblical butchering, right? His ignorance, and he's misleading people because he's ignorant. He's a biblical illiterate ignoramus. And people, because they worship him, blindly follow him. So Pope is a man, but you're a man, and you're a maggot, and you're a scum. So why should we listen to you according to your logic? But you're too stupid to see it. You see it? Right? Because the church must have bona fide, spirit-filled leaders who are shepherds of the church to oversee your soul. Christian Prince ain't that leader. He's not even good enough to wash the toilets of the churches. You understand? He wouldn't even qualify to wash the toilets of the church.
It's not really my interest to talk about what Sam Shamoun said. And it's really sad. I mean, this guy, you can watch his videos. He called me thousands of times saying, CP, we learn from you. CP, you are our teacher. CP, I mean, how many times he praised me, and I said, we are, all of us, we are a student. And then suddenly this guy, I don't know what happened to him.
Hi, how are you, my love? Do you love this? How are you? This is my face. That looks like weird.
I saw this videos first time, and the other video, and the other video, and the other video, and I was wondering what this guy is doing. What does that mean? You know, why you are doing that? You know, is that an action of someone adult, mature? It doesn't make sense. I lost my respect to him. I defended him for many, many years. People, they come to me, they say, this guy, he keep calling us whores, you know, bastard, all kind of names. He called Christians those names. For what? He just did that to a Christian lady. She said, what Christian Prince did? He called her a whore.
Later when it comes to the Bible. And you're a whore and a daughter and a son of Satan.
He's talking to a Christian girl, calling her a daughter of Satan, and she is a whore. Just because she said to him, you are wrong.
All right. No, that's what we call a sneaky satanic way of bashing the Catholic Church. Because he'll tell you he loves Catholics, but he'll talk about idols. These statues are idols.
Well, they are idols. Statues are idols, you idiot. This is the other names of you yourself. You call them statues. This guy, he keep attacking me every day. I never mention his name. He's mentally ill. He's possessed. He's talking about the hypocrite. He sent me a message in in Skype saying expose this guy, and he gave me a link for the video. What this guy is saying, he is saying anyone he says Islam as is ISIS as all is a liar. Okay, so Christian Prince, he is a warrior. We ask him to do the job. I go, I make a video for James White, I wipe the floor with him. 2 weeks after, you go and have lunch with him, and you tell me live when I was with David Wood. I don't have too many episodes with Sam Shamoun and David Wood. So I was live with them. This is the only time I was invited by David Wood to his channel. Only time. They said to me, by the way, CP, James White saying hello to you. Is it you who said to me, go and expose the guy? You asked me to attack the guy, to wipe the floor with him, and then you have a lunch with him? Shame on you, you're bashing the Pope. This is the Pope before he became a Pope. This is not a wise person. And I advise you always, don't go and publish your life. First of all, let us say your wife, she was not good. You don't slander her, even if she is bad. She is the mother of your kids. This is what a wise man will do. If I have a bad wife and people, I would say, none of your business. What the business of anyone?
See, BH, the man is his own pope. He's a cult leader. He's more vile and wicked than even James White. At least James White goes to a church and pretends to be an elder.
Yeah.
But you got him admitting he doesn't go to church, right?
He does not go to church.
The guy's an egomaniac. He's vile. Wow. Yeah, he did. He attacked. He's a vile egomaniac narcissist. He's worse than James White. Then I think he's actually a Mossad agent. He bends over backwards for the love of Israel, and he bends over back to justify their atrocities at the expense of even Palestinian Christians are being murdered, but he doesn't care. Son of Satan, you filthy son of Satan. CB, and the B is not prince. You're not a prince. You're not even a princess. No, he's come. He's worse than a Mohammedan. Mohammedans are better than you. At least we know they're enemies. You masquerade as a Christian. You tool of Satan. No one should support him. It was a matter of time for God to expose this fraud. Even Muslims show more respect to Mary than this lowlife.
Yep.
Even Muslims show more respect to Mary than this lowlife. Look at this whore. You are a spiritual whore. Tell your daddy to come. We're alive. Come and put us in our place. But because you're a prostitute and you are a son of a spiritual whore, CP is not good enough to lick my toes and this guy's toes. That's why the coward will be barking in his comment section. And you are his slut. You're a slut.
You need to, I think.
You're a dog. In fact, it's insult to call you a dog, CB.
Please, people.
These are pathetic. I went there to be nice, and he would all rant, bark about politics because he thinks he's an expert. And then I got sick of him justifying Zionism. The guy is in love with Netanyahu. I don't know if he's Mossad. Maybe they pay him. He's disgusting. He's a pig. Yep. No disrespect to pigs. He's his own pope. Doesn't go to church. He's his own church. Doesn't know the Bible. And CP, you suck in Islam. Let me just be upfront. I didn't want to say it. Yep. I've caught you made bad arguments, even though you know Arabic, which means you have no excuse. You suck. You're terrible, CP. People made you more than you are, and I'm speaking the truth before the Lord. Out of love, I wanted to show you kindness because I didn't want it to be an ego fest. You crossed the line. You're terrible. For the record, I want you to download this. I am confessing, so Muhammad Hijab doesn't need to guess. Christian Prince is my teacher, and he's the teacher of all the Christians who